Have you ever lacked motivation when you were trying to reach your goal? Have you felt that there has to be a simpler way to do this? Well, if that's the case, watch this video and I'm going to give you some tips that have helped me throughout my life and my career. Hi, I'm Tony Cecchine and welcome to the channel. You know, like many of you, I'm very goal-oriented. I always have been, and I hope that I always will be. But I've struggled along the way to not only just set the goal, but figuring out how am I going to attain it. Well, the one thing that I've learned is that we're all in this together. It's a struggle, it's a journey for one and all. But I'm going to share with you my 5 steps that I've used that have pretty much assured me that I cannot fail, and I hope that this will help you as well. Step 1 is to set a major goal. If you're going to do this, figure like you have a blank check. Make it a very lofty ambition. Now also make sure it's feasible. Don't set something that's totally ridiculous, you know, like bench pressing 3,000 pounds or something. But if you're a little bit overweight, don't worry about fretting over 5 or 10 pounds in your overall goal. Set a big major goal. It could be 50, 60, 70 pounds. It doesn't matter. You're going to be able to attain it if you follow these principles. So first and foremost, set a lofty goal, and then we're going to set about making sure it comes to fruition. Step number 2 is we're going to take that lofty goal and we're going to break it down to bite-sized bits. We're going to make everything very incremental. So for example, if you're looking to lose 100 pounds, well, we're going to break that down into something like 5 or 10 pound increments. This way you have these little steps along the way that you can focus on. Because again, when you have that big, gigantic, lofty goal, it could sure look unattainable. When you break it down into smaller degrees, all of a sudden it doesn't look so daunting. So instead of 100 pounds, if you have 10 pound increments, well, now you only have 10 levels to go after. And that makes things psychologically a lot more appealing to you. Step 3 is to accept obstacles. Because believe me, there's going to be obstacles along the way. That happens to all of us. But instead of getting intimidated or frustrated, use these obstacles as challenges that you can overcome. It's motivation. You know, when I used to play football, I was a receiver and I was very fast. I used to love to run top speed, but I had the defender in my way. He was my obstacle. So I had to clear the defender by, faking him out, getting open and making the catch. So instead of getting upset about, I got to get around this guy, I used that as a challenge, and when I did get open, I felt a sense of accomplishment, no matter how large or small the gain in yardage was. So that's what we have to do when we have obstacles coming in our way of our goals, is use them for motivation. Plan it out, take your time, figure out how am I going to get around this, and then move forward. It's just another cog in the wheel, but you're still going to make your goal in the end, and you can look back and say, wow, I went through all of that just to reach this point. I feel really good about myself. Step 4 is regroup. Because along the way, life may throw things at you that you could never prepare for, and realize it's okay to step away from this momentarily, and that momentary step away could be a day, a week, even a month. Don't make it too long to where you lose all your momentum and you have to start from square one, but know that, hey, it's all right for me to take a break. Maybe you're embarking on this diet, but you have this huge vacation coming up, or a wedding, or holidays, or whatever the case may be. It's all right. You plan around it, okay? But stepping away sometimes is what you need to get invigorated again, to come back with more vigor and more enthusiasm. So use it to replenish any lost mental or physical energy that you may be seeping out in the course of reaching your goal. Step 5 may be the most difficult step for many of us, and that step is patience. We have to have patience to get through this. Like I mentioned earlier about obstacles and regrouping, that's all part of being patient. Many of us want things right away, but it doesn't happen that way most of the time. So as long as you realize that every day that I'm attacking this goal, I am making progress. Sometimes it could be at the microscopic level and you're not aware of it. But believe me, whether your terms are short or long, you'll still get there, and you just have to slow things down sometimes and enjoy the ride. It's like going on a country car ride on the weekend. Look around, enjoy the scenery or wherever you're at. Don't be in such a hurry to absorb everything that you're missing out on the bigger picture. So please have patience, and I assure you, you will reach your goal. So I genuinely thank you for watching this video, and I hope that these 5 steps will help you or at least inspire you somewhat. If you have any more questions, you know where to find me. I'm at catchrussell.com. And please be sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that button so you can get notifications. I'll see you guys real soon.